Didn't even get to cross.
Hey, it's Spider. I know it's been a while since I've done any type of commentary or non-scripted. Kinda ironic as while I'm making this audio, I was typing this up as a script just so I don't forget what I want to say, as this was going to be non-scripted until I was trying to fix my mic, as my mic audio wasn't working. So that was the issue. So where I have been or what's going to be happening? Well, I'm still going to be making content, but I'm not going to be making as much as I have been last couple of years. And however you see the title, it might be how I'm titling this. I still don't know how I might title this. I'm not really that great making great titles. Clearly, obviously, instant recognition. So last few months lately, I've been moving my attention to a big project I've been trying to work on. Sometime last summer, I wanted to work on the 20th anniversary of Call of Duty. So I've been moving my attention from that to that one. I'm basically putting 20 years of the campaign all into one video, excluding Call of Duty, the very first Call of Duty, as I don't have it backwards compatible and my computer is shit if I try to record anything. So there's something else I want to admit as well. I really have not been exactly enjoying Call of Duty as of last few years. My stream shows it, my video it shows it. Or this year's Modern Warfare Zombies. I was enjoying it, but until so many people wants to steal your zombies when you're trying to like exfil, farm, or let's say you're doing escort, because escort gives out the most amount of zombies to work on your camo grind. People will just straight up steal your shit, even when you're playing solo. I don't know. I really do wish Treyarch just give us private match. So that's not been enjoyable anymore. So I had so many plans to show, like all those showcases, like the weapons, the maps, camos. Over time I just dropped it. Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer are nowhere near fun, and it doesn't help when you got the stupid fucking player nerfing. So I can't give you guys the accurate videos because of it. The player nerfing makes it harder to complete any camo challenges, as the game actively changes you over time. This can be weapons being less accurate or players being more bullet sponge. And I know in Modern Warfare 3 they upped the health system from 100 to 150, and you can still have over 150 and not die. So the game can still actively change you. So that's nowhere near fun. That's not fun to play against, playing with. It's not fun. Over time, with these issues are the reason I can't even enjoy the game or make the content like I mentioned, as over time that can make you not motivated to play the game, not motivate you to make the videos. And I kind of honestly feel more burnt out trying to make content from these and editing them, and just feeling burnt out over time. Just really hate it. And what makes it not enjoyable or makes it harder to avoid is these Call of Duty channels too. These Call of Duty channels will cry about skill-based matchmaking while showing their own gameplay on how awful they are themselves, and over time I used to watch these guys all the time, all the way back in 2015, 2014. I used to watch these guys all the time, and they used to be fun to watch. But ever since they started crying about skill-based matchmaking back in 2019, over time you can get sick of hearing that and people will just stop watching. Hell, I made a point where at this point it's starting to be a little bit clickbaity with some of their videos. So yeah, over time, Call of Duty will never get better while they're whining about a mythical creature that doesn't exist without proof. And if anyone in the comment section would say something about there is proof, let me counter-accurate that statement. There hasn't been a single proof since 2020. Exclusive Ace only made one video on it, and even that is questionable. His video shows it looks more like he paid people to play like bots, and adding actual bots and putting them on difficulty recruit. So his video itself is very questionable. So there's literally no proof. There's no proof back in 2019. There's no proof with 2021 with Vanguard. And there's no proof with 2022 or 2023 with Modern Warfare 2 and 3. So there's still no proof of that being existent. And all I want to say is, take your time when you're watching them. Watch their gameplay. You will see them, how many of them will just sit in the back, barely moving, or sitting in a corner, barely peeking. While they're doing that, they will cry about skill-based matchmaking on top of that. The prime example I still want to give would be channels like Nero Cinema, Blame Truth, or 402 Thunder 402. I used to watch these three specifically. Over time, I started watching Thunder and Blame Truth, and over time, Nero. All their gameplay is just them sitting in the back, whining about stupid shit when they're not even moving themselves. Even in my own gameplay, I've had players not move whatsoever. Since 2017, I've never had players playing the objective anymore. Like, it pisses me off. They'll cry about skill-based matchmaking, but they won't cry about the legit issues that's going on. Team balance hasn't been a thing. Just watch their gameplay and listen to them crying about skill-based matchmaking when they camp in a single spot while being hypocrites. And I'm looking at, if I can remember right, Blame Truth and 402 Thunder. I used to watch those. Like I said, I used to watch those guys. Being hypocritical literally shows it between those two specifically. And after those guys, with every other channel out there, I'm just wondering if these guys, the so-called good players, just literally just boosted their KD to be up there to get their names out. Back then, people used to boost. So you cannot tell me these guys may have boosted. You're nowhere near good if you're gonna be boosting. And they don't even play rank on top of that. And I'm still willing to die on this hill. Modern Warfare 2019 was the last good Call of Duty that was fun, that was an actual Call of Duty film. Call of Duty 5. And it was also the last time you ever watch any of your favorite content creator making videos on the games. Good content from them. So over time, these guys are not as good as they claim to be. It gets harder and harder to improve yourself when you got bad mechanics in the game that actively punishing you, while you have these content creators crying about a mythical creature or weapons in general, whether it's shotgun, DLC weapons, being overpowered, or you getting these bad players, even if you're noticing it in your own game, getting some sort of disability where they don't either die or they kill you a lot quicker than they should be. Then basically when you're pointing out these worst mechanics, them calling you a bot over it. So over time, this has kind of got me so annoyed that I just generally stopped making content on a game that I've been enjoying last 14 years, and I'm not counting last year because I did not enjoy that one. I did somewhat enjoy Vanguard to some extent, Cold War, but not as much. So there's some games I did not enjoy throughout, and I'm never gonna consider Cold War or Vanguard the best game. They're actually worse than what Modern Warfare is. And yes, I'm still willing to die on the hill. So yeah, all these things can burn one content creator out. So yeah, bash me if you want, I really do not care. So I stopped enjoying games, I stopped enjoying watching these guys' content. When I'm trying to edit these videos, it just burns me out. So I've been mostly sticking away for however long it's been. And that's why I haven't posted any more single players like the Alien Dark Descent or anything like that. So don't suspect those to be coming out anytime soon. I just need a break and I just need to step away for a long time. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back to those. So that's all I want to say. That's all I want to mention. If you're getting sick of watching content creators crying about skill-based matchmaking, all I can say is just, if you're subscribed to them, just unsubscribe to them and basically just try to ignore them. If you still enjoy playing the game, just enjoy it the best you can. I've never seen games, Call of Duty itself being so shit last few years, where the older games, even Modern Warfare the Modern Warfare 2019 itself being the best. So yeah, people will bash each other. That's normal in content creating sphere, and that's a normal in gaming sphere as well. But yeah, besides all that, I would still try to post some sort of content for you guys just to get some videos out. In case you haven't noticed, I'm still posting like low effort over on shorts. And I just want to say for those who's been watching my shorts, I really do appreciate you guys supporting that. I try to make it the best I can with just to throw out whatever content, at least, whether it's good or not. But I do appreciate all the likes and all the views on that. My recent one, I have to look it up. My recent one has like over 2,000 views, and I'm honestly still shocked on that. I haven't seen that number since, I want to say, a year or two ago. I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time since I've had that kind of view. I'm sure some of these might be inaccurate numbers, but I'm just gonna take whatever I can take it like a candy, right? So yeah, still just expect any type of live event if possible, and I'm definitely gonna keep posting campaign over time. I'm just gonna be posting like from start to finish. I'm gonna try to edit out my death if I can, just at least putting some sort of effort in my videos. In case if you haven't noticed, I'm trying to put effort in my videos. There's some videos I got that's like it's just low effort, and there's just some that's somewhat effort put into it. I'm not great at editing, I'm not as good as some of these top dogs, so I'm not gonna be doing as much. So yeah, wasn't sure if there was any more I wanted to say. Originally, when I'm editing this this audio where I'm just having not much of dead air, one continuously talking, was just kind of editing. I'm trying to get the groove on and all that. Well, my goal was trying to make it maybe 15 minutes or 20 minutes long, but it depends on how my editing would be. So yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do moving forward besides those. If you guys ever still want to, if you guys still enjoy my content, up to you. I'm not gonna push it like other channels do, but you know, call me a hypocrite at this point. Just leave a like if you enjoy, leave a dislike if you want. Just subscribe if you ever want to subscribe. Up to you, doesn't really matter to me. And if you still enjoy Call of Duty, good luck trying to enjoy it still. Wish the best of luck, and for those who's trying to improve, hopefully you can improve. Improvement is the only thing that makes you good at the game over time and gets you better over time. That's all I want to say. Adios and have fun.